in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Arizona State Sundevils, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Sundevils will put total weather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Florida Atlantic's offense takes the field to start this game off. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back on the move. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
He's got him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quickly complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He wants it all. Big guy smells it. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least
touchdown! They punctuate the chain for a trip to the end zone.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive! Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Arizona State's offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Sundevils moving quickly to the line. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
And the Sundevils will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Makes the grab. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. They'll give it to the back. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Just a short pass to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Florida Atlantic tries to move the chains on 4th down. Fires to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. And the Owls will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Let's go. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls. They'll try to add another to their lead.
explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just...
There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Sundevils come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Lowers those pads. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Sundevils, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the right. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll send the back in motion. They'll try to sneak the wide receiver past him on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he added the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Working that left side now. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
I know that was 3rd down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. And ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's open on the right. And this man is going to move. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. The pull and throw off the RPO.
right, defense. It ain't working. Right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. Oh, he's got some space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Might as well stick with him. Into the end zone he goes.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes and continue to feed this man the ball.
Up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Makes one man miss. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Sundevils in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Got his man on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll.
Breaks into the open. Fakes to grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Sundevils come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking to throw for it. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. That blitz from the defense completely wrecked the offense's chance there on 3rd and 1.
Great job by the defense. Good timing. Great job bringing extra bodies. Now listen, you're thinking run on 3rd and 1, but you play pass if you need to. Great job adjusting, seeing that it was a pass play, getting to the QB, getting the sack, forcing the fourth down.
The Sundevils will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They'll go to the ground. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
They're setting up the screen. At the 45 on its way. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. They're going to ride this running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Going to swing it on second down. Unleashes one. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
He's got him this time.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a
touchdown! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting set for the point after. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. A 70-yard touchdown drive. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Find this tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Sundevils want to crank the tempo. The RPO fire complete to the left. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Throws to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Sundevils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And that's not the way they wanted to.
Just hang on to the ball.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Snagged out of the air. The clock will stop With this timeout from the offense, they'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Sundevils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. The Sundevils with the 1st and 10.
Let's go.
To the air on 1st down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Come on, set.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Florida Atlantic about to put it away and get this 2nd half underway. And it'll be a touchback. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the 1st half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Sundevils decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He was working his way on the return. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunt.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky, is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go sideline to sideline, run east-west, but they can run downhill on blitzes, and they can get to your quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
When they were trying to go RPO, the quarterback decided not to hand it off, and the pass rush just swallowed it up. They got to him so quickly, knocked the ball out, and jumped him.
Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together. Be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Sundevils will hustle to the line. Shotgun snap on third down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's...
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. The pitch. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Sundevils can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's in open space downfield. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The Sundevils come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, and you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Makes the catch. And the Sundevils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignment. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Third down play from the gun. Got him downfield. Crosses the 30, he's going to wait. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Green. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up. But
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. Go get the momentum started in your direction.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
and as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Makes his man miss. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The Sundevils racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down and run. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows.
He tries to take the top off. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They've really got this offense humming. Just the fourth play of the drive, and it's first and goal. Pushes for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on second down. Touchdown, Arizona State! Fired in from the red zone.
Okay, ready?
Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. So now it's second and long. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Here within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
They'll go to the air. moving away from pressure. Into the end. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to...